You gotta start a podcast. So the podcast, number one, has built my network and my brand bigger than anything else.
Oh, really? There we go. I love it.
So this is our production room.
Oh, this is sweet.
And then this is the studio.
Okay, this is sick. This is where I see you all the time.
I'm legitimately sitting right here.
Yeah.
You gotta start a podcast.
I know, I'm thinking about it.
So the podcast, number one, has built my network and my brand bigger than anything else.
Really?
Oh yeah, bro.
Because I thought about it and it would be it wouldn't be too hard for me, especially if it was just me documenting my, the emotional side to investing too, the thoughts behind it that's not on YouTube, not on Reels, the struggles, you know?
I think so. For me, I try and talk about struggles more than anything, and then I talk about my thought processes.
Right.
Right, and then that way, all of the investors who want to invest with me know, like, and trust me because they hear intimately what I'm thinking and what I actually think, what I'm doing to process skills, grow more. They hear that with my solo podcast, and then everybody who sees me on my podcast sees me with other people who make 7 figures plus. And yes, we have 7-figure companies.
Right.
But I've talked to a bunch of other people who do way more than me.
Right.
I'm automatically associated with it.
It lifts you up.
It lifts me up, and I automatically
that makes sense.
And then how we talked about going VIP to events.
Right.
I go to VIP, I already know all the fucking people. I've already talked to them all intimately for an hour. Stroking their ego, asking them hey.
Right, dude, that's awesome. That's cool.
Right, that's awesome, and I'm really excited.
Right. That makes so much sense now, because with my content, you watch my funny stuff, the Reels, and so the Reels has the entertainment side, YouTube and that stuff's educational. And YouTube I do kind of I get a little bit more intimate, but it's not I journal every day. It's not the stuff I write in my journal. It's not the stuff that's fuck. It's not that stuff. And I feel that's the one thing that I could bring out with a podcast.
I think the rawness of the fuck is that's my people resonate with my brand.
Right.
Because my podcast, when I sit there the other day when Jake recorded it,
right.
I sat there and I talked for fucking 40 minutes about okay, these are the growing pains I'm going through that are limiting me from making the amount of money I make, than from me being a better business owner, from me being a better father, being a better investor. And then anybody who listens to my podcast sees that. Bro, they'll invest with me no problem because they see it.
Right.
I'll talk about hey, I had an opportunity to fuck this guy over and I didn't do it. He still fucked us.
Right.
I didn't do it. I have values.
I have stuff that too. I can talk about it.
You can talk about it and then more credibility.
Right.
More trust.
Good stuff, dude. I'm glad I came because that's the one push I needed to get started.
Bro, you got to do it because you're already doing it.
I don't know if you've dealt with it. I think you've talked about it this once. I don't know, you too, man, but it feels lonely. And I feel having a podcast is kind of another chance to express yourself without feeling lonely.
You talking about entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
Fucking lonely.
Because I'm in my room all day. So that's it, just me,
Even when I come here, I see Jake probably once a week. Yeah. But when I come here, Chris may be here.
Yeah.
I joined so many masterminds so I can go hang out with my friends.
Right.
And then I can actually talk to them about my problems. Who else? But then I'll be in Salt Lake all December. and I don't have entrepreneurship friends like that out there. But it was lonely.
Yeah, no, I feel you. That's what I was I bet that was a good outlet too, man. How's it going, man?
Good to see you.
Good. I know you.
Sonny,
yeah.
Yes.
How do I know you?
You're
my event. My event. Yeah. Hey. Man, you're taller than I thought too. Justin.
Michael, man.
Hi, man. On YouTube, everyone's the same height.
Oh, yeah. Kind of walking around with him. I put some slides on.
I started right
Year
when I
4,
started.
January 1st.
No, but sign the fucking paperwork, sir. Everybody doing the same thing.
Got it.
Oh, this is no video? It only
Yep.
you, right? So
For the videos too.
It's nice seeing you, man. I'm glad I got to see you guys.
I'll tag you guys.
Yeah.
That was an awesome meetup. Super happy I went, maybe like 10 people there, but I actually got to connect with some other wholesalers and investors, just people to keep relationships with. So I plan to start a podcast. Now, how soon? I don't know, but I'm starting the brainstorming stages. I talked to my buddy Stratton Brown, and he gave me the idea. And I think I can start a podcast that showcases something that I don't showcase at all on my social media. My TikTok, my Instagram, that's a lot of entertainment. My YouTube's a lot of education. A podcast, I'm thinking of doing a solo podcast that would just give you the raw emotions of my journey, which I don't showcase that much. Ooh, party prep. We got meats, mamacita, boosh.
Hey.
Yeah, that's nice. Wow, we got cupcakes. And then this stuff. Huh. So you just staple?
You finished your one job and not even on your own.
Whoa, what's going on over here?
Justin, why don't you help instead of vlog?
Good job, team. Vlog ends here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.